Well, today everybody, in this video, we're going to be checking out the Positive Grid Spark Mini. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray, I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and this video is a bit of a unique video, but I'm very honored and humbled to even have the ability to make this video, okay? Let me explain. So, in September of 2022, Positive Grid hit 300,000 monthly users with their app, Spark. Spark is Positive Grid's app that controls and operates the Spark and Spark Minis. And to celebrate the 300,000 monthly users, Positive Grid is reaching out to certain guitar players in the industry to not only just spread the love and share the love, but also talk about why they choose to play guitar. So this is in fact a sponsored video from Positive Grid, but to me it's more than that, man. I'm just so honored and humbled, like I said. And Positive Grid is literally the first company I ever tried when I first started learning how to use like software and plugins and stuff back when I first started this channel. So to be in this position right here is a huge honor, and I'm really, really thankful. So, talking about the Spark Mini, like I said, this is the unit that is run in conjunction with the Spark app. You have the ability to load up different presets here. You have a rhythm, lead, solo, and custom dial. Then you also have a knob that controls the overall volume of the amplifier. And then you also have a music knob that you can play music through this as well and jam along to it. And then inside the Spark app, you have the ability to use a bunch of different amplifiers, effects, pedals, you name it, jam-packed full of features, and you can just jam through it, record with it, all the above. It's just so much jam-packed inside it, and it's just super rad, dude. My favorite thing about the Spark Mini is you have the ability to not only use this as an interface, plug it straight into your DAW, but you also have two mini speakers that are in the front of this unit right here, and they project outward and fill your room. So you can use this as an interface, but also as a practice amp. So far throughout the duration of this video, you've been hearing the tones from the Spark app going through the Spark Mini and then using the Spark Mini as an actual interface. Now I want to switch gears real quick and I want to, do a jump cut. I've already recorded it, but I set up my phone right here. Everybody's got a phone, generally speaking, and I just want to record it, just me and the Spark Mini just jamming real quick. No post-processing, no fancy mic setup, just a plain old cell phone. This is what this amplifier sounds like in the room recording with a cell phone. All right, it doesn't get any more basic than this. No fancy setup, just my Spark cranked pretty loud, and I'm just gonna jam and just let you guys hear what it sounds like recording with a cell phone. Pretty loud. So in my opinion, not only does it do great as an interface where you can record quality tones, but you also have the ability to fill in your room, man. Fill it with some sonic goodness. I think this holds up pretty well. I certainly wouldn't gig with this per se, but if you're like a teacher teaching a clinic or private lessons, or if you're like in I don't know, like a green room or something like this, you can pull up your Spark Mini, jam and warm up with your band or yourself, whatever. It's just like This is such a portable, compact unit, but just because it's portable, compact, and small, it doesn't mean it lacks the overall output in terms of sound and just, like I said, being able to fill up your room. This thing is certainly loud enough to fill my tiny loft here, you know, where I record all my YouTube videos. It is certainly plenty loud in here. And so now to answer the question from Positive Grid and explain why I love to play guitar, after pondering that question and thinking about how am I going to make this video, what's going to be my 2 cents on why I play guitar, and I came up with 2 reasons. These 2 reasons are 100% just who I am and just straight from the heart, okay? The first one is nostalgia. You guys who watch my channel regularly and just people who know me in my real life and personal life, everybody knows I'm a pretty nostalgic person. I love talking about the past, thinking about the past, and the little kid in me that was 10 and 11 years old growing up, first learning how to play guitar and watching the Jimi Hendrix movie and watching my dad play, he's always in here somewhere. He's always just right there with me alongside. And so I always just like to play the guitar, and I always just like to think back to when I was a little kid, having that obsession and infatuation with, you know, like I said, watching the Hendrix movie or watching the Led Zeppelin DVD or listening to How the West Was Won, etc. I always have that little kid in me just geeking out and just being all giddy. And that's kind of like why I smile and just have such a, I don't know, a joyous approach to my videos and to my playing. It's just, I sincerely love playing the guitar. Like straight up, I love it, man. And the nostalgia attached to it, growing up, just thinking about all those fond memories of playing the guitar, I still keep that childlike enjoyment alive. At least I try my very best to. So that's one of the main reasons why I play guitar. But also too, in present day, growing up here now that I'm an adult, I'm not a kid. I'm a kid at heart, but you know, I'm growing up. I love to just straight up create, man. I really sincerely do. I say it all the time on this channel, but I record myself for better or for worse, literally every single day. That's not an exaggeration nor a hyperbole. I'm always right in this very chair, always jamming, always coming up with some idea to just get it out of my head, excuse me. So I just sincerely just love to just sit down and just get lost in the instrument, and whatever comes out, comes out. But I'm going for it, and I'm trying to just inspire myself and just get the ideas out. And that process is just so enjoyable for me. So a combination of nostalgia attached to the instrument, as well as in present day, just pushing my creative process as well as my technical ability, but more or less just pushing what I have to say and finding out what I have to say on the guitar is a discovery as much as it is as a joy. So those are the 2 main reasons why I choose to play guitar. And then kind of tying it into Positive Grid and the Spark Mini, this is absolutely a creative tool, and it's just so much fun to play. And, you know, you hear everybody say it, but growing up, I wish I had something like this, because in order to get something this cool, it was impossible. It was way too expensive growing up. It just wasn't feasible. Now we have like lead tones and rhythm tones and a million different amplifiers right here in the size of like a tissue box. It is so cool, dude. So yeah, this is just such a rad unit. So everybody, that's the reason why I play guitar, and that is the Spark Mini. Like I said, a bit of a vulnerable and just a true, honest look at who I am as a player, and just having the ability to explain myself with Positive Grid and showing the Mini off. It's pretty cool, dudes. So a huge shout out to Positive Grid for hitting 300,000 monthly users on the Spark app. That is so rad. And a huge thank you to you, yes, you watching at home. Thanks for just listening to me jam and just hang out with me for the time being, okay? All right, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here. With that being said, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. I'll see you guys next time. Later.